Okay.
Are we on?
I think it's 7.
Alright. Don't roll me. Jejely. Why are you?
I don't come easily.
Papa, check your notes. Remove. Okay, you don't get one.
Good morning. Welcome to Global News on Signature TV. I'm Charles Pius. In the headlines, Presidency says recent defections to APC are not threats to democracy. Fulani herdsmen given 48 hours ultimatum to vacate Benue community. Cardinals visit St. Mary Major to pray at the tomb of Pope Francis. And Liverpool thrashed Tottenham to secure Premier League title. Details shortly. Former Executive Secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme, NHIS, Usman Yusuf, has advised President Bola Tinubu's administration of trying to silence critics and suppress dissent. Speaking in an interview, Yusuf claimed that his recent detention was a deliberate attempt to intimidate him and discourage opposition to government actions. Yusuf, who was arraigned by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on 5-count charge of alleged fraud in February, pleaded not guilty before Justice Chinyere Nwechong of the Federal Capital Territory High Court. Reflecting on his time in Kuje prison, Yusuf described it as a period of retreat for rest, prayers, and reflection, insisting that it only strengthened his resolve. Yusuf added that the operatives prevented him from changing his clothes, stopped his wife from bringing him alternative clothing. According to Yusuf, he spent 6 days in EFCC custody before being arraigned. He also said that he was denied bail due to the judge's illness, resulting in an additional 24 days spent at Kuje prison. The 2027 political dispensation has gradually gathered pace. The presidency has labeled groups insinuating that democracy has been compromised as alarmists. Presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga took on the opposition on Sunday, insisting that Bola Tinubu is not plotting a single-party state, as has been speculated. Reports say that the former governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, and his successor, Sheriff Oboweri, both key members of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, have surprisingly crossed over to the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC. The development left stakeholders within the Nigerian polity analyzing that the country was gradually drifting towards a single-party state ahead of 2027, when the next general elections will unfold. According to Onanuga, he went on to dismiss the claim, saying that contrary to falsehoods circulating across mainstream and social media, democracy is not under any threat in Nigeria. He stated that accusations suggesting the administration is moving towards authoritarianism are baseless and exaggerated. Onanuga also said that the President Tinubu and the National Working Committee of APC under the leadership of Abdullahi Ganduje deserve commendation for making the ruling party viable and attractive to all Nigerians willing to participate in the democratic process. At dawn, Dr. Lawrence Ode has urged the National Assembly to urgently design a comprehensive legal, legislative, and policy framework for establishment of state police in Nigeria. Ode disclosed this in an interview with newsmen in Abuja on Sunday. The leader of the Senate, Opayemi Bamidele, had recently hinted the National Assembly's readiness to develop frameworks for creation of state police as part of measures to address insecurity in the country. Ode suggested that the country or the proposed state police should be made to coexist with the federal policy or the federal police, but operate within clearly defined jurisdictions. He urged lawmakers to begin constitutional amendments that would pave the way for legally recognized state police force. According to him, recruitment into the proposed state police should prioritize individuals with deep local knowledge, fluency in indigenous languages, and a verifiable track record of honesty and transparency. He also advocated for a rigorous vetting process involving recommendation letters from divisional police officers, community leaders, clerics, and school authorities to prevent individuals with questionable characters from being enlisted. Ode further said that the federal police should focus on interstate security and collaborate with agencies such as the Military, Department of State Services, DSS, Nigeria Immigration Service, and Nigeria Customs Service to secure the country's borders. We're headed for a short break. We'll be back after this to stay with us.
They are all a network.